Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back to Sakura Angels. When we left off, well, teamwork didn't help, and it was just going borderline, you know. It was going that way. But still. Anyway, we have been given a choice. And to be very honest, this is one of the more choices that matter in my opinion, since, you know, the choices we've been getting are kind of bland. I mean, I don't know how the first choices helped. I mean, if it helped personality, then fair enough, I've just gone in unaware, but still. I don't know if this is a romance, so that's the thing. I mean, I'm sure there's a romance tag, but I'm not going to believe it. That's the thing. I mean... If someone dies after this, then that's pretty dark. But, it will surprise me. But, yeah. If there's a sudden pause, it's because, yeah, I need to sort something out within, well, you know, a jump, rather. Then it's because I need to sort something out afterwards. But, yeah. I'm gonna save... Right, who do I like the most? Let's go by the character I like the most. It'll make it easier. I like Sayaka. Because she... Yeah, because her character is just so fun. I mean, Hikari, yeah, she has that cute, bubbly side. But I suppose I haven't really learned that much about her. But then again, I haven't really learned that much about Sayaka. It's just I know a little bit more about her character rather than, you know, Hikari's. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, but still. Sayaka! Right. Sayaka has numerous, far more threatening foes than just a couple of slimy tentacles. Oh, when you put it that way. These things might tear her apart if I wait too long. Sayaka, hang on. I kick off and head towards Sayaka's side first. Sayaka's side first. Sword held awkwardly at my side. I really don't know how to even hold this thing properly. I must look so stupid right now. Shoo! Shoo! She frantically bobs and weaves her way out of the incoming claws and fangs, unable to find a spare moment to get an arrow out. I pick up the pace, nearing the beasts. There isn't a moment to lose. This is my time to shine. I could be the hero. Oh god. Oof. What? In my haste to reach Sayaka in time, I put a foot in the wrong place and trip myself up in a spectacular display of heroism. I pull into a tumble, and barrel straight into one of the creatures, sword outstretched. It lets out an ear-piercing howl as the blade comes into contact with it and leaps back, distracting all the others in the process. Well, not exactly what I had in mind, but it worked. Somewhat. Oh god, they're back. After that little stunt, all their burning eyes are now on me. No problem. Damn it, mouse. I hold up a shaky sword toward one of them as they begin to circle me, rather than Sayaka. This was what I wanted, right? I say Sayaka at least. The beasts all leap at once. An assault from four sides. Oh god, this is going to end badly. Even a seasoned swordsman would be at a disadvantage here. Where's the arrows? Come on, Sayaka. 4 arrows, there we are. Fly at once, and nail each of the creatures in the head before they can reach me. Each of them exploding into a cloud of black smoke. Phew! Another close call, huh? Sayaka grins as she lowers her bow. Ah, that's right. By taking on the monsters, I was able to give Sayaka the room she needed to launch her arrows. All according to plan. Sure, what about Hikari? You're telling me. I don't know how you guys can face these things on a daily basis. Look at him just chatting away. It's something you get used to. Anyway, Kenta, you really surprised me. I didn't think I'd ever be saved by you. Well, it was nothing really. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Thank you, for real. She beams with an innocent grin. I'm sure she definitely meant something by that though. Her mouth opens wide as she looks over Hikari's sword that I still hold in a trembling hand. Even now, I still can't stop shaking after confronting those things. Is that Hikari's? How on earth did you... Hello? If you guys are done talking over there, some help would be great right about now. Oh, heck, what's this? Oh, right. Charge on there. Fucked up. Okay, okay. Calm down. We were getting to it. Sayaka sighs and knocks a magic arrow into her bow before letting it loose with a bored expression as if she wasn't even concerned with Hikari. The lazy yet somehow precise arrow pierces through all the tentacles at once, severing them cleanly. The monster, still hidden in the shadows, lets out some kind of shriek and drops Hikari to the ground before retreating. I'm back! Oof. If you're wondering what I was doing, I was sorting out, you know, the Bleach review, setting it up, you know, yeah, okay. She lands with a slimy splash. Ugh. That can't be pleasant. See, you're fine. Hikari raises and takes in a deep breath, about to yell at her partner, but she stops when she notices her sword in my fairly incapable hands. Kenta! I grin nervously and scrub at the back of my head. I hope you don't mind me borrowing it. It was sort of an emergency. That's not the problem. I'm just surprised you could use it. If it makes you feel any better, I really didn't do not at all with it. Didn't do much at all with it. Just don't be so modest. You were my hero, Kenta. Aww. Oh, bring a smile to my face, why don't you, girl? Oh. Sayaka claps her hands together and chirps playfully, batting her eyelashes at me with a dreamy expression. Oh. And even though she's clearly just messing around, I still can't help but let out an awkward laugh as my cheeks flare up. Oh, they would. You should have seen him, Hikari. He came in charging and took all four of them on at once. In fact, I think he might be even better than you with a sword. Okay, now she's really making it obvious that I did nothing. Hikari squelches over to me and snatches the sword back with a sour expression. She got some of her slime on me. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not sure what exactly happened back there, but I'm certain luck had a huge part in it. Well, yeah. No, I mean it. I don't believe you. In fact, maybe I should just partner up with Kenta instead. Yeah, she's messing about. We'd make the best team ever. Been bad, you know what I'm saying, girl? Oh, I like her. What do you say, Kenta? I'm sure I could get you sorted out with a nice magical outfit too. No, I'm more of along the lines of the black robe. Hikari continues to simmer as Sayaka goes on. I can't even tell if she's being serious at this point. Yeah, right, neither can I, buddy. We're not the only ones. Pass. Okay. I still think you look great in one of these outfits. Now, when you say that, I'm having no thank you. I appreciate the offer. Yeah, but I wonder, would my magical outfit be... Yeah, exactly. Oh, I was way ahead of you, buddy. Light on materials as theirs are? Well, I suppose... What could be overly sexualized for men? I suppose if you have a nice toned body, maybe you have a nap visible? I mean, that would make sense. I mean, anything, well, Obviously not any delicate parts shown, of course, but, you know. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, not the... oh god, I'm confusing myself now. I feel cold just thinking about wearing one. I don't know how they manage. They must be fully erect. You know what I'm talking about. Hikari suddenly lights up and strikes a pose, blade at the ready. Oh. That girl. Yeah, she's gone. Do you remember Yuzuki? The girl that we recognise, well, I recognise, but you guys don't, because you're all incompetent. Did she? Yuzuki? Yeah, it looks like she got away while we were fussing over her pals. Damn it! We were so close. She stomps her foot in frustration, the slime that no doubt oozed between her toes giving off a squelch. Maybe it's for the best? I don't think either of us are in any kind of condition to fight anymore. Well, neither is she. Sayaka sighs dramatically and throws her hands up in the air. She's right. I can't imagine how much worse things could have been if that girl had still been around. Well, she couldn't fight anyway. Have you forgotten the injuries you inflicted upon her? How about you, Kenta? How are you holding up? A little shocked, but I feel fabulous. Me? Let's see. I'm drenched in sweat and my heart is still thumping like crazy from the adrenaline rush, as well as seeing, Sayaka almost naked and those fluttering eyes. I think I might throw up. Oh, well, okay. My head feels like it might split open at any moment. Okay, actually. Oddly enough, I really do feel fine. Did I say? Yeah, I did. Yeah. I confused myself a little bit. Oddly enough, I really do feel fine. Better than fine, in fact. I think I read that already, but still. I'm happy I could finally do something, even if it wasn't much. So I'm not as much as a burden to these two. I think it's safe to say that we should call it a night now, huh? Hikari peers into the darkness, still holding her sword firmly. She seems reluctant about giving up on the fight so soon. Come on, Hikari. It's over. We won. No, it's a draw. We've had 2 draws of both sides having a tactical retreat. This isn't a win. Sayaka slaps her hand down on Hikari's tense shoulder, and she loosened up. Like when she said slap hand down, I thought she was going to say on the booty. Just a little. I refuse to believe she would just give up so easily. Am I the only one that remembers the wounds you guys inflicted on her? It doesn't make any sense. Didn't you see her? Oh, there we are, Sayaka. She was really beat up. There we are, my girl. My girl! I think we did more damage to her than she's letting on. I'd be surprised if she even shows up tomorrow night. Maybe. Why haven't we seen her in school yet? Again? Isn't she in our class? Are you 3 that stupid? Hikari finally gives up, her sword fading with a dim light. She reluctantly joins the pair of us, and we begin to journey home once more. And with that, the chaotic night finally comes to an end. I get to live for yet another day. After the night, I'm more grateful than ever for the existence of my guardian angels, however bizarre they might be at times. We part ways once we reach my house. You're not really parting ways, though I know they'll be just a shout away if I need them, since they'll no doubt be camped in my garden again. I really don't understand how they don't get caught. Indeed. I shut the door behind me and I'm greeted with the familiar aroma of home cooking. Safe at last. I think, what's in your blood? I'll keep asking this. At least the monsters haven't attacked me here anyway. They seem to only want to get me when I'm isolated from mostly everyone else. Let's hope things stay that way. No one else has to be dragged into this mess. Heck, I still don't even know why I'm in this situation to begin with, because a person Yuzuki called She wants you, and she also wants you, Yuzuki, now. The girls want you, and it's something to do with your blood. Now, to be perfectly honest, the way Hikari was acting, I'm fully feeling that you have to impregnate them. Yeah, the blood, blood of a legacy. Maybe that's what's. Maybe there's something good in your genes. I join my parents at the table, the plates only just being set up. I get the same questioning looks as before, maybe more so today, of how taxing that encounter had been on my body. I'm lucky enough to have not suffered any real damage, or at least anything noticeable at first glance, so I don't chase up any further on the matter. The usual conversations unfold, and once more it becomes my turn to talk about my day. How joyous. I can only let out an awkward laugh and say it was the same as any other day. Well, I wonder how they'd react if I told them there are two complete strangers potentially camping in our backyard. How are they not seeing the campfire? Hello. The peaceful, relaxing dinner comes to an end. Much like last night, I make myself scarce and drag myself up to my room, wanting nothing more than to collapse onto my bed for a good several days. I wonder if we're going to have any problems with the morning. Thankfully, it's the weekend tomorrow at least. Well, I'll get a thumbnail, but still. So there's no worry about there's no worry about having to get up too early. But I get the feeling with those two girls around, I'm not going to be able to get much of a lie in. Speaking of girls, do I even want to check? I heave a reluctant sigh and peek through the curtains. Yup, tent, campfire, an overcooked meal catching alight as the pair scramble to put it out. That's about what I expected. I shut the curtains and ignore the fact the entire garden is in danger from the catching fire. I'm far too exhausted to worry about that. Let it burn, I'm sure it'll be fine. Most likely. Eh? Crawling into bed, the distressed cries of two supposed professionals are the last thing I hear before I drift off into the world of dreams. I awake with a groan, warm rays of the sun pulling me out of my slumber, whether I like it or not. Alongside the expected headache, every muscle in my body screams out in protest as I try to put myself up. I don't get it. I didn't even exert myself that much the other day. So why do I feel so weak? Because you are weak! I'm sorry. I love you, really. Like I love myself. It takes a good moment or so of struggling before my body finally complies and I tumble out of bed. I'm not staring at the ceiling in a daze for a second before I boot to life once more. No known to death, no known to life. What is wrong with me? You said it yourself, you're weak. Rising on shaky legs, I totter back and forth before I almost crash into the wall in an effort to support myself. They'll think you're drunk, okay. Deep breaths. It appears I may have forgotten how to walk properly. No big deal. Let's see if I can remember before I even think of attempting the stairs. Oh, I'm sorry, I just imagined him tumbling down. Yes, I'm a horrible person. It's just one foot in front of the other. Left foot, right foot. Slowly but surely, I become steadier with each step I take. If you're going to the bathroom, knock on the door. Phew. Maybe I'm just more tired than I realise. Having remembered the basis of human mobility, once more, I head for the bathroom. Remember to knock, buddy. As I approach the door, I can't help but feel a sense of deja vu about the whole thing. Knock, my friend. Why is that, I wonder? I get the feeling there's something important I'm forgetting. This is kind of a different approach. Something potentially life-threatening. But I can't recall it at all in such a groggy state. Well, this is a different approach to the thing. I'm sure I'll remember after a shower. That ass. Now I'm gonna need to check some YouTubers to see if they've actually censored this area. Oh god. Shower. As I open the door, I'm greeted by a wisp of steam and the sound of running water. And the most delectable sight ever. It looks like I won't be able to use the shower right now. Is that the only thing on your mind? Since it's being used? At least I think it is. You think? I'm having a little bit of trouble coming to terms with the sight before me. So am I, buddy. What? Kenta? What are you doing? Oh god, and the real question is, what are you doing in my house? But still, he can't really use that now, since he should have suspected. But still, there was a different approach on this cliche. Someone having deja vu. I blink a few times. Yep. Still there. Shaka's relit it. Using my shower. Huh. I gawk for a while longer, my hand fumbling limply at the door handle. Should I leave, or should I stay, or should I join her? All I have to do is close the door again, and stop this being any more awkward than it already becomes for us. Setting aside the fact they've broken into my house yet again, how is this my fault? True, I thought they would have learned how basic locks work after the mishap from yesterday morning. If anything, I'm the victim here. It's not fair. Hello? Is anyone there? You can close the door now. Sayaka breaks me out of my thoughts as she attempts to cover herself the best she can. Her face flush with embarrassment. She ain't covering anything at all apart from, you know, the front partially, you know. She's letting us see and bask in the glorious greatness. She's a lot more subdued compared to her usual outgoing self. I guess that's to be expected in an awkward situation like this. A situation that I'm only making more awkward the longer I stand here, wide-eyed by the door. If you don't mind. Right. My bad. He's just like, okay, it's my bad. At least Sayaka is more reasonable about this whole thing. I have a feeling if I have walked in on a Kari like this again, the house might not be standing. I avert my gaze, somehow, and pull the door to a close. Locks, people. Locks! They exist for a reason. You have locks on the door? And it's not his fault at all. Sheesh. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to get that image of her out of my head now. You're not the only one. Her wet hair, the water cascading down her body, Ah! I shake my head. Damn it, phone. I know. Oh, wait, what was this? I shake my head. Bad, Kenta. You're better than this. Oh, please. When presented with something like this, even the most noblest of people will have, blue thoughts. After all the commotion from what I'm hoping won't be a regular thing, I find myself downstairs with both of the girls. Really, guys? Is this necessary? There's no school today, remember? Oh, good lord. But that's exactly why we're here. Sayaka beams with a smile almost as bright as the sun itself. What? Kenta, you don't have many friends, do you? That is horrible.